Hey, shh. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Quiet down. Okay? Okay, we're trying to set up a good ambush here. I'm glad you could be here for the battle, but you need to keep your voice down. Okay? Because, well, Mirkwood is under attack by a boatload of orcs. It's a really unfortunate situation. Okay? So the only way we're gonna win this battle is if we set up a really good ambush. So you need to be quiet. Now this is another epic battle. So don't forget your snacks and drinks. In fact, I got some snacks right here. So let me. I've got some tortilla chips. I love tortilla. Hold on. Let me just open this real quick. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, okay, I got it. It's fine. It's fine. Let me just. Shh. I'll be quiet. Okay, I'm sorry. God, it's so good. Oh, I love tortilla chips. So good. Well, alright, since I gave away our positioning, I might as well use my normal voice here. What's up, guys? It's Apollo, in case you didn't know. So we are playing 3rd Age Total War Reforged. This is a custom map made by WK and a custom scenario made by Heath Horton. So big shout out to those guys. I really appreciate the epic battle. Also, I want to make it clear that I think today is the last day you can vote for your favorite mod on ModDB. So there's a link down below. Just click there and vote. If you enjoyed 3rd Age Reforged, definitely check out voting for 3rd Age Reforged. All right, so let's dive into this scenario. Also, guys, there's a Discord, the Reforged Discord. I forgot to announce that as well. So yeah, let's dive into this battle. And I really regret eating tortilla chips, not only because I gave away our position, but the little pieces are stuck in my throat, and I've been coughing. I've had to do the intro like 1,000 times because I keep coughing because of the damn tortilla chips. But yeah, this is like an 8-player scenario. It's absolutely massive. So let's talk about the rules here a little bit. So the first rule is that this Gundabad army must keep marching down the road, and then once they get attacked in the ambush, then he can go after the elves. Back over here, we do have a nice little northern battle. There's a military fort which the elves have to defend. Once they lose this fort, then the extra reinforcements way in the back, they can show up and support the main siege. Same thing over here. We've got some Gundabad forces, or I'm sorry, we've got Orcs of the Misty Mountains. They are also very elite, and they can show up a little bit later. There is another force here from the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. They are a little bit crappier of a force, like quality-wise, and they can attack right away. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Let's now go and look at the army comps and hope that the tortilla chips leave my throat, because I am constantly fighting back coughing. It's like a horrible itch in my throat, and I just can't do it anymore. All right, so the Orcs of Gundabad commanded... See, there you go. Commanded by Froggy. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Commanded by Froggy. They're not amazing, but, you know, they're orcs. They're on the battlefield. Let's move on to his ally. Then we've got the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, commanded by Captain Douchebag. So he's bringing a force of goblins. And then back here, we do have the other Orcs in the Misty Mountains who are a bit better. So he's got like Uruks and whatnot, and like mountain Uruks. They're pretty sweet. And then way back here, we do have the elite Mordor force commanded by Starling. So he's just kind of waiting for his opportunity to charge. And speaking of charging, we have the other Mordor force commanded by Arcturus. So I probably mispronounced his name, but he's got a lot of orcs and halberds and all that jazz ready to attack the fortifications. Now, speaking of the fortifications, let's look at the defenders. I believe there are 3 defenders. We've got the Woodland Realms, who are defending the barracks, or not the barracks, but the military camp here, commanded by Esgalandordir. And then way over here, putting up the final stand, Hopefully it doesn't come to this, but we got Master Blaster, who's leading the Woodland Realms as well. And then finally, last but certainly not least, we have the Ambush Force, commanded by Lothlorien, I'm sorry, the Ambush Force is Lothlorien, commanded by WK. So that's it for the armies. Let's do, let's now do normal speed as we wait for these orcs to fall into a trap. I mean, it's to be expected though, right? You're marching into Mirkwood. I mean, come on, you're gonna get ambushed. You would think these orcs would be on high alert right now, but I do want to say this though. Mirkwood is actually not that bad for orcs, which is probably one of the reasons why orcs took over some of Mirkwood, because the sunlight can't penetrate through the dense forest, and you know, the lack of sunlight makes the orcs stronger. So yeah, so I mean, gameplay wise, it doesn't help because the orcs are just orcs no matter what in this game. Doesn't matter if they're fighting in the dark or day. But that's just, you know, just role-playing fun there. But yeah, they have to keep marching forward. It doesn't look like they have discovered any elves yet. The elves are still hanging on. They're not going to spring the trap just yet. They want to make sure they can try to surround all the orcs, or at least as many orcs as possible. He does have the Sentinels of the Woodland Realms. Oh, let's see. They're standing up. They're revealing themselves, like showing themselves, not in the weird way. But here comes the first volley. Very nice. And they're going to go and spray down these orc halberds and the trolls. We got the trolls of Gundabad. So Gundabad is going to go ahead and charge forward. And then we've got some Sindar Blade Masters trying to hold the front line against these guys. Look at them. It's just running by like they're just pieces of paper. They're just running through them like nonchalant, and they're going to go ahead and surround these archers and silence the archers. So just like that, the battle has begun in the ambush, and it's going on over in the north. So let's check out the northern side real quick. Ooh, let's just slowly fly over here. Here we go. So yeah, the orcs are look at them. They are pushing hard, and they're pushing strong, and the elves are trying to hold on to this base. We also have some pathfinders. They're looking for opportunities to run down these disgusting orcs. Here comes the orc fodder. Are they actually going to be able to surprise charge the cav? Let's see. Come on, elves. Pay attention, elves. Here they come. Yes. Elves, what's happening here? Come on. Let's go. Okay, all right. I'm pretty sure the Pathfinders have pretty good charge bonuses. To leave them in the fight like this could be disaster. So this is a huge loss for the elves. I'm not sure what's happening. I mean, they can still pull out. It's just cannon fodder. It's not a big, I'm sorry, orc fodder. Whatever, you know what I mean. It's not a big deal. But anyways, let's go back over to the ambush, and let's see how this is progressing. So the elves are holding the line here, holding this road, preventing them from advancing and getting to the city. Lothlorien, very brave elves here defending the Woodland Realms. Much props to them. We got a nice little battle line. By the way, guys, we are going to have some frame rate issues, mostly because we're in Mirkwood and it's a heavily wooded area. So yeah, there's a lot of things on the map, which is causing some frame rate issues. And plus, it's an epic scenario, so the armies are really massive, and you know, that's just how it's gonna happen. By the way, guys, look at the balance of power. Holy crap. Holy crap. Even though Mordor is attacking in waves, that's still scary. That is very scary. Now, so far, the good guys, which are the elves, unless you're an orc, then the good guys are the orcs. Unless you're like an orc trader, then the orcs are just bad guys. But the balance, the percentage killed here, not that huge in favor of the elves, but I can imagine that's going to change very quickly. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't want to say too much, but this battle, this battle comes down to the wire. It's a very close battle, so that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Back over here, the elves are cleaning up these orc halberds. They stand no chance against the Sylvan heavy swordsman. So nice little stand there. But where is... It's not over yet, guys. Here comes the reinforcements. So this is the orcs of the Misty Mountains. They've got some underground goblins. Really obnoxious goblins, if you don't... Because okay, but they're gonna push forward and get through this forest, and they're gonna try to get behind the elves here. Obviously, the elves are doing everything they can to quickly clean up these forces so they can turn around and face at what's coming after them. Now, I don't know if they can see them. They might be able to. Now, we can see them on the mini-map. But I don't know during the live version of the game if the player actually saw them. I mean, I'm sure he did because he understood the rules and everything. But here we go. Like the elves are cheering. That's so cool. Elves are like, yeah, we won. They're fleeing. Oh, wait. What's this? Behind us. Underground goblins. And yeah, there they go. They're charging. That was epic. That was epic, man. That was so cool. So the elves are cheering a bit prematurely there, and now they're gonna have to keep fighting and take on these underground goblins who are very fast-moving infantry, and they're gonna slow down the elves as the rest of the army makes their way over to that front line. Let's go over to the northern side again. Let's see how this battle is progressing over here. So the elves are, wow, look at this, guys. The elves are just holding a massive front against the endless number of orcs. Really, this is going to be a battle. I mean, whenever Mordor is in the battle, it's obviously going to be a battle of quality versus quantity. Quality going into the orcs. No, I'm just kidding. Quality, definitely the elven side. Oh my god, orcs are just flying in the air. Oh lord, what's happening here? I don't, what? Now elves are flying in the air. What is it? This is madness. Oh my god. What is happening? Yeah, just some charges, man. Just, I guess orcs are like tossing people. The elves are picking up orcs and tossing them. I don't know. It's a weird situation. Also, a lot of arrow fire coming in, going after the back lines. Oh, excuse me. That tortilla chip's coming up. Going after the orc archers, trying to silence them, trying to get them off the battlefield. That's a really good target to go after. Archers are absolutely key when attacking a settlement because, well, obviously archers can chew up units from afar. So if you take out their archer force, all the orcs are going to have to rely on are their infantry. And obviously the infantry for the orcs are not very good. So the archers are a very key element to the orc army, and it's an element you need to try to take out if you are one of the elven players. But that's only one of the units that could cause a lot of trouble. Let's not also forget the orcs and warg riders. Those are two other units that are very nasty, but they have broken through the orcs here a little bit, and they're going to continue to push. Let's now go back over to the ambush. So there's a lot going on, guys. Let's see what's happening here. So it looks like the orcs are doing a lot better on this side. Oh yeah, they're doing a lot better. It's still a pretty intense battle for sure. But it doesn't look like the Lothlorien elves are going to be able to hang on this side. They are taking on some pretty elite forces like the Witch Realm Scourge Raiders. So I never get that name right. Yeah, commanded by Froggy. But the elves are trying to fight their hearts out. I mean, they're mostly taking on the elite units of the army. So yeah, it's only a matter of time until these Gundabad forces, take out the Lothlorien elves. Lothlorien elves! I don't know why I did that, but let's go back over to the other side where we see crappy orcs of the Misty Mountains starting to just use sheer numbers to break through these elves on this side. So obviously Lothlorien not in a good situation. They were trying to set up an ambush, and I gave away their position by eating tortilla chips. No, I gave away, well, no, I did, okay, I'm not, in case you didn't know, me eating tortilla chips actually didn't affect the battle. I know, crazy, I'm just really good at that kind of stuff. But they're actually getting surrounded. The orcs of the Misty Mountains are making this difficult for the ambush. And really, WK here, he's not gonna win. Like, that's just, it doesn't matter how well he plays, he's not going to win this engagement. What he needs to do, though, is take out as many as possible before they, try to take out as many before they move on to the settlement. So it's a little bit easier for the defenders. But yeah, the elves are putting up a great fight here. I really enjoy that. Let's go back over to the other side and see how this is progressing as well. Here we go. Woo. We're going to fly on through here. So the elves are slow. Look at this. The Mordor sending in reinforcements. Elves are slowly getting pushed back, or at least, yeah, they're getting pushed back. I'm not saying they're losing by any means. They still have a huge blob of troops here. I'm kind of confused. Now, can they not go through this town? Because it seems like they would be able to go through here and flank around. It seems like they're blobbing too much here, which is a huge loss because you could easily flank around these orcs and take them out. I mean, this is a big target for archers, by the way. Is there any archers nearby? No. Oh, dear. Look at this. Look at all the dead archers. My God. And then we got some reserves back here. Some Uruks. I'm not sure what's happening. There's a little bit of a tussle on this side as well. So maybe that is the case. Maybe there's only 2 different pathways you can take to get through this camp, which makes things a little bit easier for the Elves. Obviously, there's just 2 choke points. I just think the Elven player needs to not blob up as much here because a lot of the units in the back are not even fighting, but even though they're not fighting, they're having fatigue issues. So that's one of the reasons why you don't. Well, there's multiple reasons why you don't want to throw so many units in one choke point, but that's one of them, the fatigue. They will get tired just standing there because, you know, like, if you have a unit of 60 and one of those men are actually in the front lines fighting, the other 59 will get tired. It's silly, but that's just how it goes. Also, the other obvious reasons why you don't want to blob up is because archers, it's a bigger target for archers, artillery. So you definitely want to try to keep a limited number holding back these orcs. But the elves should have this under control on this side. I mean, I just see really crappy orcs. I mean, don't get me wrong, orc lives do not matter, and most of the orcs are garbage. But these especially are just filth. They're garbage, and they, you know, honestly, who cares if they die? They're not gonna amount to anything anyways. Like, what is one of these orcs gonna find the cure for cancer? I don't think so. Just take them out. They're a waste. Sorry, guys. I am not racist towards orcs. Okay, maybe I am. I don't even care. What? Is there any orc viewers out there? What are you gonna do? Demonetize me because I'm racist against orcs? I don't even care. I'm not even gonna hide it. I'm not even gonna hide it. I'm gonna say it, guys. Orcs deserve to die. Nothing but filth. All they do, they're massive break. What a surprise. Anyone shocked here? I'm not shocked. They're all breaking. They're fleeing from the battle. Let's see what's going on the other side, though. Other side, they're still, actually, are they breaking over here too? A little bit. So, yeah, they are breaking. They are sending in reinforcements, though. I think pretty soon, the other Mordor, yep, well, no. Is that the other Mordor army? It is. Wait, hold on. Oh, no. Yeah, here's Starling. So Starling is the one leading the elite force. Now, remember I said they have to take the camp? Also, if Mordor starts losing, then he can also move up his army as well. So basically, it's just a way to get these guys to show up a little bit later. Let's go back over to the ambush battle. Let's see how that is progressing. Well, it's not looking great. It's not looking good for the elves, but that's to be expected, guys. I mean, again, they're just delaying these forces, trying to kill as many as possible. We do have some Galadriel mounted company. They're going to try to get some nice hammer and anvil, some cycle charges, some words of justice, you know, or words of heart. I just combined 2 of my quotes there in one. Beautiful. But he's got his silver spears who are making their last stand. They're going to do what they can against the goblin infantry, the heavy goblin infantry as well. But really, it's just a matter of time. Let's see. I think I still see some. Oh no, it's one guy. It's one axeman. Godspeed. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dying. There he goes. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh my God, lots of goblin archers up here. Yeah. So if we look at the balance of power, not good, guys. Not good. 40% of the elves have died. 48% of the orcs have died. So yes, it is more percentage-wise of orcs have died. But remember, guys, when you're defending, especially when the balance of power is that much not in your favor, that much in favor of the enemy, you've got to really get a nice advantage in kill percentages to really pull a victory out of your butt. Well, that's unfortunate. Now, I think we still have. I think WK, yeah, he still has his general over there. His general is like, yeah, you guys set up an ambush, wait. He's like trying to set up an ambush. He's like, keep going down the road. Keep going. I'll be there in a minute. I'm not going over there. I'm staying over near the fortification. Screw that. But yeah, his general's hanging out over here with the Woodland Realm. So I don't blame him. He would have died anyway, so it's probably best he hang out over there. But we got some nice archers over here just giving some suppressing fire. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of their shots are going into the dirt. We'll come back here where we see an epic struggle, guys, between elves and Uruks. Sweet. So Mordor is really, really struggling to get through here. The elves on this side, now obviously they're doing a lot better than their Lothlorien counterparts because they're in the forest surrounded. Over here, there's only 2 choke points. So it's going to be a lot easier for these orcs to, you know, hold back. Or I'm sorry, did I say for these orcs? These elves to hold back the orcs. You guys get what I'm saying. Oh, are we going to get a little flanky panky here? Is that what I think that's going to happen? Let's see. We've got a lot of Uruks. Wow, who is firing from so far away? Good God, look at the range on these bastards. Look at this. Firing. And they've got the dirt here, this hillside, to protect them against, you know, returning fire. Not that they're going to even be in range of returning fire. Some of their shots are hitting the dirt, so they are wasting some arrows. But that's okay. They are getting some hits as well. But this could mean trouble, guys. And he needs to spread out his forces here a little bit. I think it's too late, though. And then the Uruks are going to be able to flank around and chew up these elves. Chew them up. Chew them up. And the percentage is getting a little bit better. A little bit better for the elves. But I feel like that's going to turn pretty quickly once these Uruks have killed off these elves and outflanked them. And sure enough, look at that. They are surrounded. And we've got a little battle going on here as well. So maybe there's more than one choke point. But yeah, we've got elite Mordor forces going in, which is great, seeing them perform on the battlefield. Back over here, the elves have also advanced their forces after defeating mostly orc fodder. They're now starting to really feel the wrath of, well, of better orcs. Better orcs are charging in, which is good. Now here's the thing I want to bring up here, and I think this is a big loss by the elves. What happened to this cav, man? This cav, I think he was using it as like almost as like an infantry. I think he should have just been a little bit more patient with his cav. It just held them back and used them to cycle charge in this open area and just, you know, cut down the orcs. Sure that he might not win, but I think the cav would have gotten more kills than just sending them into the fight. So I think that was a missed opportunity by the elves. Uh-oh. Wow, wait, was that, okay, sorry, I'm stuttering here. Was that the, what the hell, I can't speak. Was that the general of the orcs in the Misty Mountains gone like that? That could be huge, guys. So that's what I'm talking about. WK here getting stuff done, even though he's going to lose this engagement. He took out the general because WK's general's back at base, like we remember. So yeah, they took out the general. Now, yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's huge. That is huge. All right, that is ginormous. Because morale is already pretty shaky with the orcs because they're mindless, filthy orcs who have nothing, have no morality, and just fight for a big eyeball in a tower. Okay, so losing their general is only going to make it worse, obviously. All right, so let's go back over here. The settlement is now free to attack on this side. Is there a way to get up here? Yes, there is. But it's going to be a costly way. Now, this is where they're going to get... This is the kill zone, guys. This is where they're going to try to turn this game around. But hopefully they can kill enough. They're going to hold them back, I assume, with some spears. Yes, a combination of spears and heavy infantry, swordsmen. Let's head back over here. I think... Is there a little bit... Wait, is there something going on over here? Got some wargs. But yeah... Then maybe they're getting shot at. I don't know. Just some wargs hanging out. Let's go back here. Oh, nice. Where did these cav units come from? I missed it. Nice little cav charge. This is huge, guys. Okay, beautiful. So I'm sorry. These guys still have cav units. Okay, for a second I thought they just threw them all into the battle and they all died. No, he still has the Pathfinders. This is more specifically the Elder Kingsguard. I believe the general is in this unit, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe not. Maybe not. Is the general over here? They're so fast. Look at them. But yeah, that's a good use of Cav, and I think he's going to go all the way back home. I don't know where he's going. See you later, Cav. Just getting one little charge there to support his elves, which it did. It prevented that flank. It crushed the flank over here. Mordor is going to have to send in more troops. These elves are making this very, very difficult for Mordor to even get to the outer region of the settlement. And I think this is why this battle is going to be so long, because well, because there's so many layers, like an ogre. like an onion, you know, like an onion, and it will make you cry like an onion. Like, oh god, so much death, so much death, especially when you're immortal. Like, screw that. All right, so the elves are starting to lose it on this side. I mean, these are missile troops, so I mean they're good in melee, but they do not compare to, like, you know, professional melee that only specializes in melee. But seriously though, you would think, you know, being elves and being immortal, you would think regardless that their focus is being missile troops, they would still be just as good in melee because they have forever to train, right? They've got forever to, like, they probably get so good at firing arrows. They're like, you know what? I got nothing else going on, so let me work on my swordsmanship. I don't know, like, come on. Like, seriously, people that, like, immortality seems like really boring, guys, because after a while you just master everything, you know. Like, death makes you, like, have to do one thing and be good at that, and then you die, right? You don't have time to learn piano and then learn all the languages in the world, which you could if you were immortal, because you got all the time in the world. So these elves should be master kills unless there was a war that started and they didn't have enough time to train. You know what I mean? That could be a possibility. But yeah, even if they've been training for 50 years, that's half a life, man, of a human, of a man in this world. Unless you're the Dunedain bloodline, then that's like a quarter of a life. I don't know. I don't know how long the Dunedain live. It's like 100 and something. But yeah, 50 years of training. You're gonna be a good soldier, if I could speak. But yeah, they are surrounded over on this side as well. Oh yeah, look at that. It does not look good there. It's like a perfect circle, almost perfect. But yeah, it's not looking great. And the elves are getting butchered right now as they try to hold against these orcs. Beautiful. Great fight so far. They've got a lot of reserves over here, which is great. They're going to have to need them later on. But is that most of Mordor? Now, over here in Gundabad, they still have this whole army from Gundabad. But yeah, it seems like Mordor has sent in, like, most of, like, the elite Mordor army has sent in. Look, we got heavy maulers over here. Yeah, so that's pretty impressive. The elves did an excellent job of holding back. Oh, the Pathfinders are back. Or not the Pathfinder, the Elder Kingsguard, whatever. It's the same thing. Really good charge there going after the Numenorian Shield Guard. They need to fall back, though. They'll get focused down. You don't want them in prolonged melee. Unless I'm mistaken. Unless they're pretty good in prolonged melee. But I'm pretty sure they're a shock cav. So you don't want, there they go. There they go. Fall back. Fall back. So a nice little surprise attack there, trying to save his elves, who are surrounded. Yeah, surrounded, man. Look at that. There's like a river of elves going into the darkness, the nothingness that soon awaits them. All right, if we head back over to the other side, guys. God, we're not even close to halfway in this battle. Now, again, I'm gonna do some editing, so it might not be exactly aligned with the video time, but in the replay, we're not even close to halfway. We're kind of close. But yeah, we've got Orcs of the Gundabad. Orcs of the Gundabad? Really? We got Orcs of the Misty Mountains. They're kind of staying in loose formation, maybe trying to get the elves to waste their ammo, which it looks like it's working. Hey, look at these guys. They are wasting their ammo on a unit that's in loose. Well, they're going after the archers, but I mean, I get it. They're trying to prevent these orcs from firing back and getting kills, but I really hope they save some of their ammo for the juicy targets. I mean, a lot of infantry's. Oh wait, is that a cav unit? The lone horsemen. Oh wait, no, there's two of them. The two lone horsemen. But there's two, so that wouldn't make them lone. But you know what I mean. So yeah, nice little charge there. Still not giving up the fight. They're like, I gave an oath to die. Either stand victorious defending the outer perimeter of the town or die. So he's not going to give up. Nice little charge there. Nice little hit and run. Let's go back over to this side where the orcs are pushing, guys. The Olag High are now in the thick of it because I think they're getting tired of this nonsense. They're ready to break through. They're ready to take on the next settlement, or these settlements. But these elves, man, they fight on. They fight on. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I like seeing the lower end unit. Oh, excuse me. Just bit my tongue there. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, in these scenarios, I really enjoy, the only thing I would have to criticize about most of these scenarios is that there's always just elite units. You know, there's never a nice mix of lower quality units and higher up units where you really have to work together, and it's not like, oh, everybody's just fighting to the death because they're all just like elite soldiers who will die for the cause. So that's one thing I would have to criticize about. I mean, it's a really small criticism because these custom scenarios are very, very great. But, you know, I think that's what made Paladin Bob's scenarios so magical, is the fact that he added in a lot of lower end units and stuff that made it very interesting. But yeah, finally, they're cleaning up these elves, and they're going to be able to push to the town. It's about freaking time. Am I right? All right, guys, welcome back. So I made a huge cut there. And when I say huge, I literally mean huge. Look at the frame rate difference. Look at that. We made a huge cut, mostly because this is like a scenario where it's a battle, like 2 battles in one scenario. You know, they had a huge epic battle out here, and then they kind of settled down a little bit. They had to prepare for the siege settlement. So all that you really missed, guys, was this army, the elite force of the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, go from this bridge to this bridge. It took a long time because the bridges were a little buggy. Mordor is kind of moving his forces over this way. He is charging a little bit here, ready to take on the Elven defense. And then, of course, the Orcs of the Misty Mountains are going to take on this defense right here. And then over on this side, this is crazy. I wish I could show you this, but it was just kind of too small, not really of a big deal to show, but it was kind of funny. The same general that we saw charging around here. Remember, we'd occasionally see some Pathfinders charge in and then he would leave. That same general ended up way over here, did the same. Here's what's left of it. One guy. The general did die, but he did constant cycle. He didn't get a ton of kills, but he was just constantly harassing the Orcs of Gundabad and the other Orcs in the Misty Mountains. So let's go back to normal speed, and let's go back to the main fight. Now, another reason that it took so long and I had to cut out so much is because the attacking players are trying to set it up so they attack every single angle at the same time. That way it makes it more difficult for the defending elves to micro as much. So that's probably why they were all just kind of sitting back and waiting and, you know, just positioning their troops. So we didn't miss a ton there, just them advancing forward. And here comes the elves. They're gonna, oh wait, no. All right, wait, no, they might go for it. They might sally down here and take on these orcs. Let's see. Yes, indeed, they are. They're going to fully charge into the orcs, which is great. And there they go. They're charging in, going after the Black Uruk Warband. We got the Mountain Uruk Blades. Excellent. Nice little charge there from Master Blaster. Though he does want to be careful. He's kind of grouping up a little too much here. And I think he is also sending over some archers. Some Elder Royal God. These guys are really good. They're elite. They're like the old guard of Middle-earth. Am I right? But they're going to send them over this way, and they're going to skirmish down this huge river of orcs that are just streaming in. Perfect. I mean, every arrow should hit a target every single time. Am I right? All right, let's go back over to the other side. The elves are holding pretty well over here. Mordor, both Mordor forces pretty depleted. By the way, we got the general right here. Both Mordor forces pretty depleted. They had a very tough fight near that, near the military camp over there. So they're gonna do what they can to break through here. Now the good news, actually this is not good news. There's archers up here waiting for them. Look at this. Look at these guys just hanging out. They got a great view of the defenses. They look great, ready to go, ready to fire down. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're firing down. They got a lot of archers. And this, like I said, guys, look at that bounce of power. This is the killing zone. This is where the elves, if they have any chance of turning this battle around, they will do it right here. They've got to do it right here. And it's just a massive kill zone in multiple angles. Like, it's really, really good situation. So this epic clash continues over here. These guys have to hold. If they do not hold, this flank will be exposed, and that could be trouble. He's now setting up his archers up on this hill. That's a pretty good move right there. So they're going to try to fire down and put down some supporting. Oh, my God. Look at that. Look at that. Fire down. Fire down. Perfect angle. Perfect angle. So, yeah, huge blob. Where's that artillery? That's another thing I saw during, like, when I was fast forwarding to get to the point where we are now, the part I cut out. It seemed, oh my God, look at them push. Look at it. It's just like, it's like fog just coming across, like going, I can't even talk. It's like fog going across the battlefield, I guess. It's just streaming across, pushing back. It's almost like the undead army, but orcs. They're going on through. They're making a lot of commotion for these elves. They're causing a lot of trouble, some issues. The archers are trying to better angle themselves here to get a better shot of the enemy. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. That is great. Really cool. I love that you got the men fighting in the background. I believe the elves are trying to shoot down, to skirmish down, the pepper down the enemy forces who are setting up reinforcements. What is this? Oh, he's going after archers. All right, cool. So yeah, back over here. I mean, even though the orcs are pushing, doesn't mean they're gonna win. Because like the more they push, the more at risk they are of getting chopped down, of dying, you know? So they've got to be careful of that. If we go back over to this side, the orcs, once again, making a nice little push here. They're sending in more and more reinforcements. These elves should be able to hold for at least another 5 minutes or so. They should be able to, you know, add some extra time. This catapult right here, this is going to be huge. It is going to be huge, guys. And I know I've been saying that over and over, but it really is. They've got to use this. Oh, hang on. Oh, man. Sorry. There's a pinch in my chest. Okay, sorry. It's like one of those. Okay, anyways. But yeah, they're firing down a lot of arrows. It's one of those like things in your rib cage when you like you gotta inhale a bunch of air, stretch out your ribs. Why am I on about this? All right, so the orcs, they're sending over some reinforcements, it looks like, over to the other side to help Mordor maybe, because Mordor, I mean, this is all they got. I mean, Mordor lost so much in that battle. There they go. They're marching across the battlefield, guys. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna go all the way around because there is another way to get up to town, but they've got pikemen and swordsmen. This is gonna be fine. They're gonna be perfectly fine. But oh wait, what happened to one of the catapults? Was it destroyed? How did that happen? I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. I didn't see that. Let's head back over here. So yeah, they're still holding. Let's see. Actually, let's hold on. Let's go this way. This is actually a little bit more important. Again, either side cannot lose here, because if they lose, the other flank is going to be exposed. Also, let's not forget, there's a whole nother flank this way, which the elves are still trying to hold. And if this is exposed, like all they have to do is break through here, rush down this way, and all these elves are going to get cut down. Now, thankfully, it is just one unit. It's not a big deal. I'm not sure what Gundabad is doing. Maybe they're waiting for their allies to break through. Maybe he thinks that, you know, if they can break through, then the elves over here will just retreat and he won't have to lose any troops. Now, it sounds like I'm hearing troops fight. Oh, okay. They're taking out some elves. We got some Gundabad guard. I believe this was the general's bodyguard, but the general died. So yeah, I guess they're not. Let's see. Are they gonna? Oh man, look at this. Look at that. That is so cool. This guy's up on the cliff, man. I don't know what it is about archers standing on a cliff firing. It's just so good. So great. Yeah, put up the defense, men. Get ready to fire. There we go. There we go. We do have a player who admit defeat. Not sure who that player is. It might have been one of the Elven players. It could have been, well, actually, it's not WK because he still has his general in the fight. Maybe it was the first Mordor army, the crappier Mordor army. He could be out of troops there. I don't really know, but it doesn't matter because the fight continues on regardless of that player staying or not. Yeah, the Elves, they might actually win this engagement, guys. You know, I was saying that they would probably only hold for another 5 minutes. Well, I don't know how long ago that was, but it seems like they're doing pretty well. They're doing very well. And they might actually come out on top, so they might need reinforcements. We do have some Sauron's Will. These guys are very good, and they should help out with that engagement. I think they're just waiting because they don't want to rush too many units in one spot. And sure enough, the Elves are also holding over here. Like I said, I hate to be a broken record, but this is going to be the kill zone for these Elves. This is going to be where the Elves turn this one around. If we look at the percentages, it's still pretty close. Closer than I thought. 72 to 81. It's still 9% difference, which is not that much. But again, the Elves are greatly outnumbered. The balance of power actually has not shifted at all throughout this battle. Even though most of the troops are dead, it has not shifted, which is really, really surprising. Really, really surprising. So yeah, it's kind of crazy how long this battle is. The fact that I probably edit out at least 15 minutes out of the replay, which is really, like, that's a huge amount of just troops walking around. But yeah, even though I edit out 15 minutes, it's still going to be a long, juicy one, guys. It's going to be great. Here comes more Mountain Uruk Blades. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. They're going to push forward and get to this fight. The archers are trying to put down suppressing fire, maybe going after the heavy Sylvan Spearmen. Now, is this the same spear unit that was over here? Yes, it was. They're just giving up this location. And the Orcs are going to try to run down these archers. The Sindar archers who are just, hey, they're flirting with disaster here. Just walking on the edge of Earth. They're I don't know what they're doing. I think they're going to get a couple more pop shots. A couple more shots here. Fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're gonna kite them down, guys. Kite them down. Beautiful. So very, very nice play there. Keep opening fire. There they go. These are pretty well armored units, so it's gonna take a lot more volleys than just that to bring them down. But it's a good start, and it's a very good unit, even though it's really small. They're saving a lot of lives by getting rid of this force. The rest of the army can march forward. I don't know. They're just hanging out in the trees, it looks like. But oh no, here they are. Okay, yeah, here they are, just trying to avoid the archers as long as possible. Nice, and we got more Elves coming up this way. So I think he is going to put up some kind of defense, because if these Orcs make it over here, they're going to be able to flank around these Elves, which they need to do, because the Elves are doing a great job of just cutting down these Orcs. They're like, the Orcs in the Misty Mountains are running out of troops, but so are the Elves. I mean, everybody's running out of troops. And again, the percentage difference is still 9%. So that tells me the killing is about even. Now, well, I shouldn't say that. The Elves are killing more, but percentage-wise, because there's less Elves, they have to kill more. Like, duh. They have to kill a lot more because they are so outnumbered. But yeah, they're still holding over here. Let's go back over to the other flank. There's so many flanks right now. The Elves, wow, they're still holding, guys. And it just, every time we come back here, I mean, obviously, yes, the Elves are losing men, but by looking at it, it doesn't seem like they are losing men. It seems like they're just kind of holding their own here. And now here comes a charge of Sylvan Heavy Spearmen. They're going to get into the fight as well. So extra reinforcements coming in, trying to prevent this flank that's going on. That's very unfortunate. These Orcs needed this flank. Oh, look at the Elves. Look at them. They're like, let's hold up here. Let's tap them on the shoulders. Like, hey, boys. Hey, boys, you trying to flank our troops here? Huh? Well, okay, enough messing around. Let's go in and save your own comrades there. Let's charge in. Let's do this. There they go. That's what I'm talking about. Juicy. Juicy. Nice. So that's going to secure that flank, and that's going to buy extra time for this outer defense. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. That tortilla chips keep coming up. Sauron's Will doing some chanting. You might want to send them in pretty soon. But they're starting to run out of men. I mean, it seems like they sent everything. Also, let's not forget about this flank as well, which, yeah, they're waiting. Look at, they're just waiting for the cav. I mean, there is going to be a time where these Elves are going to have to retreat from this position and go back to the inner defenses. Wow, hold on, guys. Okay, I just realized something. I got to do some, no, I shouldn't do it. It's a long scenario. I honestly thought they still had a bunch of defensive units over here. They sallied out everyone. So the fight over on these areas this will decide the battle. It's not going to come down to that small town area, town center area. I honestly thought the Elves had extra reinforcements, which didn't really make sense to me because the balance of power was so out of their favor. Now I get why it's so out of their favor. This is it. All the Elves that are holding these choke points, that's all they've got. This is it. Mirkwood or die. Die for Mirkwood or Mirkwood dies. Or whatever. I don't even know what I'm on about. Alright, so the Elves, they got some archers over here. Not a really good angle, though. They're not getting any good shots, unfortunately. More Orcs coming around this way. Let's see where they're going to go to. I think they're just trying to find a path. They're trying to get around here. Trying to take every exploit they can use to try to break these Elves because they are struggling to get through here. Here we go. Here they go. Push! Shield wall, maggots! Remember your training! Hey, there they go. Guardians of Karn Doom. Back over here, the Elves are doing, or I'm sorry, the Orcs are starting to break through here. This is not looking good for the inner defenses. What are they gonna do? You know, once this breaks, all the other flanks are in trouble. And here's a nice little position from the Elves, firing down, trying to get some nice shots here, which is definitely doing some pretty heavy damage. We still have some reserves back here, mostly archers. We got, oh, these guys are pretty good. The Black Uruks in the mountains. They're very, very nasty unit. And then there's some units back here as well, but I believe, no, okay, I thought these were archers, but no, he still has some pikemen and stuff like that, so he still has a decent amount of troops. Now we do have some trolls over here, and sure enough, this area is breaking as well, and the percentage is still 9%. 9%. This is really unfortunate for the Elves because they are not going to be able to. Well, I mean, I honestly thought this was going to be the kill zone, and it's not working. I think they spread themselves too much. I think instead of adding those reserves who are holding the town center, instead of sending them out, they should have retreated everyone from the outer defenses and just defended the main town center pathway, which would be this right here. You know, this is much easier to defend than, you know, than this, and then this, and then this, and then way over here. So I think he should retreat these pikemen and just get everyone over here. But I did see a catapult. Here it is, guys. Catapult moving forward. So this is an interesting play, a very aggressive play by Master Blaster. He's going to try to get his catapult over here and quickly win the battle. Or maybe, I mean, they've got to have some kind of strategy here, right? Like, they're losing on multiple fronts. They're losing over here. But to be fair, the Elder Royal Guard will put up a good fight. In fact, they probably are going to win this engagement unless they send up reinforcements, which they are. You can see them back here. There goes a general. I believe that was an Elven general, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on it. It's really hard to tell at this point. But yeah, we've got some Mountain Orc Berserkers. They're going to come in, but even still, like, these guys might win, even with the Mountain Orc Berserkers coming in. So we'll see how that plays out. Now back over here, yeah, this is over. This is over for the Elves. You know, game over. Not going to help out. This is not going to help their situation. Back over this way. Okay, good. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. They're going to fall back and go to their inner defenses and hopefully hold there. I don't know why they pushed up the catapult. I guess they're desperate to save their... Okay, massive retreat. Beautiful. This is Code Red, and I'm not talking about the Mountain Dew. This is Code Red. I repeat, code retreat. Retreat to the final stand. Get out of there. I don't know why they pushed up this catapult. That is very unfortunate. I think they should have saved the catapult for up here, and they could have used it to fire down. It would have been really great. But I think what he's going to do here, guys, is hold this flank here, where his men are, and then hold this one over here. So that's just 2 flanks instead of multiple flanks, which is a little bit better, but I still think they need to fall back because it's not like the Orcs still have a lot of archers. It's not like if you go back to a defensive position, you're going to be a sitting duck because they have so many archers. It's not the case at all. So I think that's pretty important that they do fall back and just hold one choke point because they don't have to worry about archer fire, you know, not at all. Let's go back here. Let's see how this is playing out. So yeah, Elder Royal Guard putting up the good fight. Mountain Orc Berserkers charging in. And this is pretty much where they make their final stand. Here are some Orc Mountain Uruk archers, which are pretty good. And there goes the catapult, guys. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I live for. Some flaming, fiery balls of justice, man. Beautiful. Good hits there. Chewing up these orcs. Very nice. More orcs coming up this way. This is ooh, the Black Watch Legion. It's like the Black Watch. The Black Watch. The Black Watch Legion pushing forward. They're gonna try to get in here and support their guys, obviously. Oh, another good hit. Another great hit. Fantastic hit. But these elves should be able to hold against these berserkers at least for some time. The catapult, I mean, catapult needs a bigger target. You know, they just need more orcs to kill. Back over here, the orcs are just chilling. There they go. Now they're pushing forward. So these are the orcs in the Misty Mountains, sending over some support for Mordor. Mordor kind of hanging out near the walls, just waiting for his allies to send him support. Some pikes. It looks like there's a little bit of a cav charge. It looks like it was a winning engagement for the elves. Mostly dead cav. Oh, but the cav is sneaking around, guys. Oh, I think he wanted to go for the catapult, but there's some archers who are going to fire down in the backs. I feel like I'm watching a Total War arena battle here. But the cav is going to push forward and go for these archers up here. Let's see. The archers are going to countercharge and do what they can to keep these guys contained, and they will kill a lot of them because they're elven archers. They're very good. Oh, yeah. Look at that. They're going to go for the town center, I guess. My God. So it's 87% to 93%. Now the Black Watch Legion pushing forward, and there we go. The timer going down for the capture of the town center. They've got to hold it for 4 minutes. Not likely going to happen, but that's pretty hilarious. And the Black Watch, it's all up to them to break through here. They've got to start breaking through. We've got units scattered all over the streets of this small village in Mirkwood where the elves have decided to make their stand. Oh, man. Beautiful. And we also have these guys. WK still in the battle with the Sindar Archers. This is his general. Let's not forget about them. I guess they've just kind of been hanging out over here, just shooting down units, it looks like. But it's great to have them back into the fight. And I need to stop moving the camera around so much. I'm sorry, guys. Let me slow that down for you. But yeah, here comes what's left of this assaulting force. I mean, both armies are so tired. They're so depleted. They fought for so long. Even I'm experiencing some fatigue, guys. I mean, whew, these commentaries, man. These scenarios are long. But regardless of the length, I hope you guys, are still enjoying them. Can't lose the Black Watch Legion like that. Will the elves make it? I don't know. I mean, if we look at the odds here, this is an Apollo video, so defenders always lose. So it's not looking good for the defenders. I mean, balance of power-wise, it's not looking good either. 89 to 94. It's getting very close, guys. Extremely close. And another good hit. But it looks like there's a lot of friendly fire as well. They might want to push up that catapult a little bit closer, maybe make it a little bit more accurate. And we'll see how this plays out. Oh, the Black Watch is walking through these elves like a hot knife through butter. You guys forget that. I used to say that all the time. But yeah, hot knife through butter. And they're going to surround these elves. And that's going to cause some issues here. Let's see. I mean, their flanks are exposed. And now it's more of a mosh pit rather than two lines battling it out. Let's go back over to the other side because this is huge. Oh, hello. Hello. He's getting, someone's poking that troll. Yeah, the trolls are trying to disrupt the spears. And oh, is that a general? I think it was. I think that was an elven general. And here comes WK. He's trying to send up some support. These black back mountain berserkers, I guess they're going for the town center, but they won't get far. Actually, they might get pretty far. Let's see. But yeah, WK sending in his forces. I don't know why they're not trying to flank around with extra units. He does have extra units coming around this way with some archers. So maybe he's going to try to skirmish down what's left of the elves. But this is crazy, guys. This is coming down to the wire. 95 to 91%, guys. Who will take this battle? I do not know. And I don't know. I don't know who's going to take it. Back over here, we got more elves, which is good. The catapult is retreating because I think they realize that they're losing this battle. The death of a general Not looking good. It could have been an Orc general, though, so I can't tell. And it kind of seems like the Elves are cleaning, like, the Black Legion's dead. What happened? The Black Legion were, like, behind enemy lines, and now they're all dead. And that's the issue of pushing your troops like that. You put them in very tricky situations. We also have some pikemen pushing forward as well. So the pikes are definitely going to be a huge game changer. And I like the fact that he saved the pikes until the very end, because that means he's going to be able to clean out these choke point situations without dealing with archers, because most of the archer ammo has been spent. So this is actually a really smart idea from Thundros Fox. So cool. And oh, we got some Warg Riders. Melkor's Chosen going after WK's general, the Sindar general. So they're just kind of protecting the flank of the Orcs as they continue to take on these pikemen. And I think the Berserkers are still going at it with the Elves here, the Missile Elves. So yeah, this is going to be another close one, guys. An excellent ending to this. Very back and forth. I mean, percentage-wise. It's been pretty much in favor of the Elves percentage-wise, but only barely. But that's fine. I mean, as long as they have more men than the enemy at the end of the game, it's a victory, right? Doing some like John Madden commentary, but for Total War. All the receivers need to do is catch the ball. But yeah, that was awful. Here comes the pikes. They're pushing up again. They're still trying to get them in position. That's the thing about pikes. You got to make sure they're in the proper position. Oh, there they go. Drop the pikes. There goes another Orc general. That could be huge. They could get a chain route out of that one. Now, it's looking really good for the pikes, though, here. And I think the pikes, it's gonna come down to pikes, I think. It's gonna come down to the Uruk mountain pikes, or mountain Uruk pikes. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. And then the pikes over here. But actually, hold on. The pikes look like they're losing. This is not good for the Elves. The balance of power, though, is shifting in favor of the Elves. Why? Why? Oh, that's why. These guys. I keep forgetting about these guys. But he's got the Eldar Royal Council. These guys are monsters. They are so good at killing everyone. Now the catapult, they're like, you know what? We just got to kill our own men. That's what it's going to come down. The pikemen, they're exposed. Their backs are exposed to friendly fire. But it's the risk, it's the sacrifice he's willing to make. Sorry, words are hard. But yeah, it's going to be tricky there, guys. And the Orcs are doing a pretty good job of taking down the Sindar archers. We've got Temple Inquisitors. They're now showing up, so that's another unit that I didn't spot. Another excellent elite unit. It's an archer unit, but they'll do very well in melee as well. And I think they're coming here to clean up WK's general. I think they're here to take him out. And now it's 98 to 94. It's a difference of 4%. My goodness. There they go. The Temple Guard. They're going to go and reinforce these lines and try to take out these pikemen. They've been putting up a great stand for a very long time. Oh, there goes WK's, I believe, general. I'm pretty sure that was his general. And now the Elder Royal Council is going to push forward and join the fight. Nice. It's pretty cool. When I think of the Elder Royal Council, I just think of like some of the like finest elves that are part of the community that get together and, you know, decide things together. You know, it's like they're excellent fighters. That's kind of cool, right? If you think about it. But yeah, the pikes are doing a pretty good job. They're a little too close to the fight. It seems like a lot of them are getting in range of swords. So you might want to watch out for that. But this is so crazy. I think the Elves, I mean, it's dead even. 95 to 98 now. It's a 3% difference. 3%. 3%. The top 3%, man. So that's what it's down to. Wait, where did these guys come from? Orc bodyguard. What? Where did they come from? The Elder Royal Council coming back. Nope, they're going back. They're going to try to finish off the Numenorian Shadow Guard. Got to try to take them out. The Temple Inquisitors, they are victorious. They're going to keep pushing forward. They're going to support the... Yeah, they're going to support the bows here. So it's going to be a battle of elites. Elder Royal Council versus Temple Inquisitors. And, oh, is that a breaking unit? No, it's another... Oh, it's a Temple Guard. It's a Temple Guard. So the difference between Temple Guard and Inquisitors, Temple Guard are archers / melee, and I'm pretty sure the Inquisitors are just melee. There they go. Oh yeah, they're chasing them down. Massive orc charge. They're going for the artillery. Look at the Elder Council's like, no, we must not lose that artillery. And they're going to try to slow him down, which they do a little bit, but they're going to just keep pushing. They don't even care. They want to take it out because that could just save them. The crew leaves the battle. Excellent. Good move there. Let's see what's going on with the pikes over here. Oh, the elves might win this one. Wow, I'm really surprised. I thought the pikes were going to win, but the elves are now falling back. I think they're grouping up. Someone rallying the elves, trying to get them back. There they go. He's got some elder. Oh, is someone capping the settlement? The lone orc. Wow, this Morgur's chosen. Definitely chosen by the gods, man. This guy is gonna try to take it alone. That is hilarious. There's four minutes. 4 minutes. Here we go. And now the Temple Guard coming in. Temple Inquisitors fighting. Oh, this is excellent, guys. It's dead even. 99 to 97%. Do the elves have enough? So far, it's given them 50-50 odds. There's a 50-50 chance that the defenders can win this one. And let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it, guys. A great photo finish. The artillery crew needs to get out of there. We've got reinforcements on the way, and here they come. This is what's left. The orcs are still alive. There's even just like units of like, wait for me, hold on. Hold on. But the orcs, yeah, they got some pikemen, but look at this. Look at this lone guy's just like, and I will kill you, and I will give you a slow and painful death. Look at this guy, the lone. He's like, hey, how's it going? Hey, 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 come fight me. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, that's why I love medieval too. Just little things like that. Anyways, the Elder Royal Council still putting up a great show. The balance of power still dead even, 97 to 99%. So they're giving some pretty good odds to these the Shadow Guard and the Temple units. Here comes the reinforcements. They're going to try to save the catapult. The catapult crew is going to try to evacuate out of there. But they are running out of crews, so they've got to stay. I think they need at least 3 crew to keep that catapult alive. But really, honestly, at this point, is it even worth using a catapult? Because there's such little amount of troops. Oh, wait, what happened? Wait, why is it? Just cap it. Why'd he get out? You can win the game! I'm sure the players agreed not to cap the base. I think that's what happened. They're going to let this battle come to the end, which is fine. I respect that. And there goes the Elven General getting executed as we speak. Where is he? I don't know, but he's dead now. He is gone. And that's going to be the last, I believe, of the generals for the Elves. But the Elves still have this force right here. So, the balance of power is still dead even, guys. 98 to 99%. How is this even possible? I mean, seriously, guys, the fact that a custom scenario can become this close is insane. Because custom scenarios are very difficult to balance, and this has been the perfect balance, it seems like. Sure, there's been some mistakes here and there, but it doesn't matter because this is a great show. A really good show. The Elder Council is down to 10 men. But there's plenty of men back here, which is good. Back over here, nothing. So, okay, so it's all right here. It's all going to be settled. All the troops that you see that are alive are all located in this one region. So, do the elves. Obviously, they're going to win here. They should try to fire the catapult. No, don't charge. Fire the catapult. The Elder Council will understand. Just fire the catapult. And the Temple Guard, they know. They know they can't just sit here. They've got to keep pushing forward. Come on. Oh, they are. But I think he's going for the archers. I think he's going for the archers. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Fire, men. Fire. There we go. Yeah, he's going for the archers. But he missed. Terrible miss. The balance of power, I would say, is now slightly in favor of the elves. Slightly in favor. My goodness. And so, this is how it ends. 98 to 99%. That is crazy. That is crazy. All right, let's do ×2 speed just to kind of speed up because I know we kind of been here for a while. It's been over an hour. So I know you don't have all day for these epic battles, but you should really make time. But yeah, it's 99 to 99%. 99%, guys. Where's the 1%? What we see right here is the 1%. They own 80%. 80% of the monies, okay? In Middle Earth. The wealth. Oh, 100%. How is that even possible? How could it possibly be 100%? There's still units on the battlefield. What did they have reinforcements or something? Like, still, 100% is 100%. They should all be dead. What do they have, 101%? Is that even a thing? Come on. 99 to 100%. This is insanely close. This has been a great battle, guys. Really enjoyed this one. What a photo finish. Absolutely fantastic photo finish. Photo finish. Oh, they're going for the capture, guys. They're going for the capture of the base. The lone spearman. Oh my god. This is great. This is great. This is what I love. This is what I live for. You'll never experience this in Warhammer, man. Nothing like this. There's the general. He's trying to get some cycle charges. And we also have some archers. They're falling back. There goes the general. He's on horseback, trying to take care of these elves. Oh my god, this is such a fight. What a beautiful fight. Okay, this is great. You guys are gonna love this one. I love battles this close. The elves are taking this one, guys. They are defeating the temple units. They are defeating them. Beautiful, beautiful job there. But they're still not done yet. They've got to decap the town center. And I think these guys are going to do everything they can. They're going to hold right here. They're going to make their final stand. But it is looking very good for the elves at this point. But it's not done. The balance of power doesn't mean anything at this point. Because this general could kill all these guys. And then the balance of power might shift back to halfway. Now, I don't think it will. But execute this guy. Look at him. Oh. You're going to let him chop? You're going to let him hit you around like that? Come on, general. You're the baddie's only hope. No, he's gonna go for the. I don't know. He's just retreating. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes until the base is captured. But I don't think that it doesn't matter. I think they should be. Oh, there goes the general. Okay, that's it, guys. That's the game. I'm gonna call it right here. The elves have this one. I honestly thought I've seen it before where generals have destroyed armies by themselves. So with the general dead, I don't think there's a chance, and we're gonna go ahead and fast forward at 6 speed. What a finish. 99 to 100%. That is crazy. And there goes a little charge, and he dies instantly. Oh, but the archers get a good volley there and kill almost all of them. Oh, there we go. And there we have it, guys. That is going to be the victory here for the defenders. That's right. Defenders won. Look at the 7,000 kills, 6,500 and 6,200. Are you kidding me? So WK getting the most kills here. Well done by him. And then for the baddies, we got Captain Azog getting 2,000 kills. So great game, great scenario. Thank you guys for this one. Yeah, so this is looking great. Here's the kills for WK. Look at these numbers: 657. 459, 664, 646, 297. Like every unit had got more than like 200 kills. Not every unit, but you know what I mean. 631 spears. Spears got 631. That's crazy. All right, guys. I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be. That is going to wrap up today's Mirkwood ambush scenario. Really enjoyed this one. I hope you guys did too. If this video gets more than 24 likes, I will do another scenario. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.